Hello everyone, and welcome to our weather update on August 20th, 2024. So I'm back from the UK. I've had a lovely time with family, and now it's back to business with my life. Okay, so here is the UKV run from today at 3 p.m. Today was a blustery, showery day in Ireland with an autumnal chill in the air, and overnight we'll see cloud building in there from the west, and by morning we'll see patchy rain edging onto the west coast. Through the morning we'll see rain getting widespread in the northern half of the country. This may be moderate to light, and the south should stay quite dry. But anyway, through the evening, all areas get dry, although probably quite misty and murky at times. Now, overnight, Wednesday to Thursday, we see a cold front coming in there from the west. So that brings a band of wet and windy weather in through Wednesday night and Thursday morning. That clears off properly on Thursday morning from the east coast. Hour left on Thursday with sunshine and showers. The showers mostly in the north. Now, through the evening of Thursday, we see this area of heavy rain coming in there from the west. Heavy rain through Thursday evening and overnight, and that will clear promptly from Ulster on Friday morning. With this, there can be some gusty winds as well. Now, through into Friday, we see a day of sunshine and showers. Showers heaviest and most frequent later on, especially through the west and north. And overnight into Saturday, we see things drying up and clearing up. And Saturday itself will be a day of sunshine and showers. And into Sunday. Sunday is mostly cloudy with only a few showers. So here is the temperature forecast from the UKV. So you can see that tonight we'll see lows of around 10 to 13 Celsius, which is quite cool. Into tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll see highs of 14 to 18 Celsius. Again, quite a cool day. Now, we're going into Thursday, lows at 3 a.m. of around 15 to 17, but towards morning, they will drop, especially towards Connacht and Ulster. Now, through Thursday, we see lowest temperatures in the morning, like 8 a.m. sort of time, before temperatures rise in the afternoon to around, again, 14 to 18 Celsius. So back down towards the mid to high teens now. Into Thursday night, we'll see a low early on of 9 to around 11 and 12. Before overnight, we see this wodge of warmer air moving in, colliding with cooler air, and this might form a deep low, a localized but deep low with gusty winds and heavy rain through Thursday night here. You can see 3 a.m. Friday, temperatures of around 15 to 17 Celsius in Leinster, East Munster, and East Connacht and South Ulster, but elsewhere lows of 9 to 12. Through into Friday, highs of 13 to 17, again mid to high teens, and into Saturday, quite a cool morning with lows in many areas below 10 degrees, and by afternoon, quite a chilly day, highs of 12 to 15 or 16 Celsius only. That is in the east and southeast. Again, Sunday starts quite chilly, and Sunday afternoon, highs of 15 to 18 Celsius. So definitely going to be going into quite an autumnal phase of weather now, with bouts of rain and winds interspersed by sunshine and showers, and quite a cool westerly breeze, or even a northwesterly at times, with temperatures pegged back towards the mid to high teens. Now, I was in the UK, where over the past 2 weeks it's been really, really warm, or hot times even. Quite a warm or hot spell there. I think Ireland might have been on the edge of that, quite often, especially in the northwest. So please let me know how the weather was in Ireland while I was in the UK, because in the UK it was beautiful for most of the days. I was in t-shirts and shorts half the time, which is good. Here is the NAO Index Observation Forecast. So we're currently weekly positive with the NAO, which is a bit surprising given how, quite autumnal it is. Then going into early September, we're sort of seeing neutral to a weekly negative NAO on average. Looking at the ensemble mean here, that black dashed line, that is a bit slightly below average here, like the NAO. Sorry, neutral even. That's neutral, not average, neutral. Been a while since I've done this, but now. So, yes, which is surprising. Now, if you yourselves have been looking at the models recently, you'll know that they've been hinting at a hot September. Well, at least the start of the month. But I think we're now seeing a bit of a change. We're now wobbling on that. We may end up now with no more hot spell until next summer. So here is the GFS 12 set run. So here's the GFS 12 set. Now that, by the way, that's the remains of a hurricane or storm Ernesto that is going post-tropical, and that will be ending up over us through Wednesday to Thursday as an area of rain and blustery winds. That will come through Wednesday nights into Thursday. Thursday is a dry day before the next low actually gets spun up. Could be some strong winds on the back of that. Now, actually, I will show you the wind gusts forecast from the UKV. It's like about Thursday evening here. Wind gusts. Now, that is in miles per hour. So, overnight, midnight Friday, wind gusts of 30 to 50 miles per hour between Dublin and Limerick southwards. Strongest on the west coast and south coast. Elsewhere, quite light winds. By 3 a.m, we've got a core of very strong winds of up to 60 mile per hour gusts through the Midlands there. And that moves off into the Irish Sea by 6 a.m. But look at that. Wind gusts above 70 miles per hour on the coast of North Wales, possibly. So that'd be quite intense, but localised. And then those very strong winds move off into northern England and the North Sea through into Friday. So a small area of gusty winds, strong winds there, need to be watched as it moves over the country. And that is that low right here, that little low. That moves through promptly, and we end up looking showering cool on Saturday and showering cool on Friday and Saturday. Then Sunday, we're still showery. Now next Monday we'll see a warmer air mass coming in, but more rain as well, especially through Tuesday. Now, next week in general is actually just drier and warmer through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday especially. Warmer and drier then with southerly winds, high to the east, low to the west. Now we get into possibly a thundery spell by the end of August. A big high towards Scandinavia, dragging up the warm air from the south, but that low will move in from the west. And then by early September, we're sort of in a weird pattern. So we've got a very strong area of high to our northeast, but this low forms to our west, and that keeps us quite showery, warm and showery basically, but increasingly wet through early September as that low gets more and more dominance. And by the 5th of September, interestingly, we have some hot air to our southeast. That low here is a bit thundery, but a big block, Greenland, Iceland, down towards the Atlantic Ocean. A big low, a deep low towards our northeast, towards Scandinavia and Russia, and down plunges a northerly wind as far down as Shetland even. So here are the upper temperatures by September 5th. It's the extremely hot air, the plus 20 Celsius isotherm, edges into northern France, edging towards the UK even. And then we have the 0 Celsius isotherm into Scotland, and the -5 Celsius isotherm into the Faroe Islands. That is getting very close to Scotland. Now you can see that there's really cold air gathering to our north by the 5th of September. Compared now with then, yeah, it's cooled down a lot in that northern region, hasn't it? Yeah, autumn is coming, everyone. Obviously, this probably won't verify, but it shows you The Arctic is definitely now cooling down. But look at that. Look at that stark contrast in temperature. Very, very stark contrast there. Probably be a lot of rain as well. Not really a lot of rain, but there is rain on the boundary. Cold northerly winds. There were showers and warmer, hotter southerly winds. With a few storms possibly to our south. But yes, that is summer versus autumn and winter. Here is the ECM. The ECM brings the remnants of Ernesto again, very gusty winds. By the way, there is a warning for Galway and Mayo for winds, a yellow warning. Then into Thursday night, Friday morning, that low gets spun up. It could be quite intense for, I'd say, especially Wales and Northern England. And moving off into Saturday, Sunday, with showery and cool. Now next week we do see that high to the east. But the low, I think, is closer to us on the ECM. So it is showery but warm through the end of August here. And we end up on August 30th with quite a deep low actually coming in there. So that will bring another deluge. So here's the GEM. GEM, once again, in comes the remnants of Ernesto on Wednesday night. Thursday is drier for a time before Thursday night sees this next low coming in. Plenty of rain and winds, and then into Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday are showery and cool. Now Monday gets warmer and a bit drier, and Tuesday, Wednesday, warmer. Yes, high to the east, low to the west. Now actually we end up with a very strong high towards Scandinavia and Russia, and what happens here is it just forms by August 30th. Huge high pressure towards Scandinavia, reaching down towards UK and Ireland, down towards the Azores. Basically, get a big area of high pressure, basically, as you go into the end of August, which is very typical for that time of year. But notice this deep low to our west that is threatening to come in and flatten the ridge off, but it will have a hard time against that block up there. Upper temperatures by August 30th. Once again, there is cold air gathering to the north. The -10 ice therm is actually showing its face there by the end of August. And generally warm for Ireland and the UK. So moving on to the UK Met Office run. We can see that we have Ernesto coming through Wednesday night. Thursday is dry before Thursday night. It sees that low coming through. The UK Met run does have it quite intense there. And then into weekend showery and cool. Next week, go warmer and wetter. And by next Tuesday, we see generally signs of pressure building. And then into the icon. Icon, once again, very wet and windy Wednesday night. Thursday's dry for a time before wet and windy again Thursday night. Friday is showery. Saturday is showery and cool. Next week, wet and windy Monday and Tuesday. And then staying unsettled into the midweek period. Nothing much in the way of warm weather, dry weather at all. And then here's the arpege. Once again, comes with that rain and winds. And behind that, we just see showery weather. Now that low on the arpege here does batter the country temporarily there. So look at that, midnight on Friday, you can see extremely strong winds in the west. Not. I wouldn't say that it would be extremely strong. It's more unseasonably strong, especially with everyone on holiday and everything. That'd be one to watch. And then we end up by Sunday looking very westerly but showery. But I think that bridge needs watching next week. So possibly a warm and dry end to August and early September. But it's very hard to pinpoint exactly what's going to happen. But it's very typical during the start of September to see a very big area of high pressure forming over Western Europe, bringing a spell of warm and dry weather. That is classic for early September. Happened last year. Happened 3 years ago. It happened in 2016, and it happened many years. Everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.